These are all things that I wish I remember. If you cross your fingers and you said forever, did you do the same? Don't be people. Am I just a name you and you wanted to be able to go into the story of people? I love you. You could have given me a warning as you had me holding out for nothing. You could have given me some thought.
Well, South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dracus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at good.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, he won his last fight by submission. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. He is the favorite here tonight. He is the reigning defending champion, and that brings with it a whole lot of confidence. Going into that last fight, he was able to silence all of those doubters, and now he is the hunted in this division. He believes he is unquestionably the #1 guy in the world, and he believes the last fight was the tip of the iceberg. He is going to start dusting guys left and right, beginning with this #1 contender here tonight. Nicely done. Able to block the punch there. Duplex.
Opening this video so it's in my watch list so I can watch it. There we go. Now there's that video, and damn it, there was a Scott Laws video I wanted to watch. Oh, there's. Damn it! Now
Above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Somehow his opponent stayed up there.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Gotta watch his neck. That guillotine is tight. Oh, that's it. That's it.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
My brain is only designed to
There's the
I will tell it. 30 minutes to discuss PC games on consoles and go for it brings me. Let's make it an exact
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground. Exactly.
Plugged into your TV, connected to your controller, and playing games specifically designed for it. Not much can go wrong here. With your video game console, the only thing you truly use is your ass. This is the simpleton's method of playing video games. Necessary knowledge on fixing anything, no fear state the game won't run. The only thing you have to worry about is Battlefield to be open after this. And because of that, I feel like many console users, myself included, forget an entire world exists beyond this. Ever hear of personal computers? Yeah. Video games on PCs. Yeah, I don't believe in God either. Some people prefer playing video games this way. Some people also punch cats. Now, I have a PC here. Wait, let me get the dust off of it. Yeah, I am primarily a Mac user, which I can play games on here. Uno. There's actually more games than you may expect that release from me. That doesn't really take away how I like my computer to be for productivity and my console for pleasure. But hey, there's reason some people prefer gaming on PC. Much like how many say there's some reason people bugs. A game console's controller only has so many inputs, with thumbsticks offering limited range on where you can go with them, compared to a PC's natural input, the keyboard and mouse. They got caps lock on this thing? You have like over 100 keys and a mouse that can go damn near anywhere? I mean, move a cursor on screen with your controller. Now with a mouse. Yeah, it's fair to say this control setup has some advantages, at least for certain games. Not sure how much it helps you fit. Yes, we just have to live with the fact that some games are meant to be on PC with a keyboard and mouse, and if you want to play them, you have to log off WikiHow. And I'm too busy using my keyboard and mouse, not paying off my loans to play video games with them. I would love to get into PC gaming, believe me. Is that believable? But I've accepted the fact that PCs and I get along about as well as not me and not PCs. It just didn't want to work out. I would love to play The Sims 2 Pets, but I just don't have time to use a keyboard and mouse. Did I say keyboard and mouse? I meant states of matter. PC games on consoles. Dogs in funny suits. Well, PC and console gaming
get them out of there.
Numerous titles share the medium. It takes a while. Many console games eventually get a PC release, which is oftentimes met with roaring applause. Like you finally unshackled the prisoner. It's about damn time. So, of course, you'd expect the same reception when a PC game spreads its wings to consoles. The president's been shot. Let's start with a classic, SimCity, created by the company Maxis. First released on PCs as early as 1989. Create your own city, and you too will understand the life of government officials. Need more housing. Or a third zoo. SimCity is a game that'll never get old.
Or a third zoo.
You always find something new to try, with the game actively encouraging you to screw around and watch everything burn sometimes. Featuring a toggle to turn on a monster attack, for example. While the PC was always SimCity's home, the series received numerous console editions, with not only the most notable, but the first one releasing it for the Super Nintendo as a launch title in 1991. Published and even developed by Nintendo. Yeah, they nabbed the SimCity license and made the SNES version themselves. They even changed the monster attack to a Bowser one from Super Mario Brothers. But this is still classic SimCity. Honestly, it could be better than the original on PC. Nintendo added a ton of charm to the game, with background music everywhere, fun visuals with the character of Dr. Wright coming in to tell you shit. They even added a lot in the form of new buildings. This public Nintendo had a ton of love and admiration towards the original PC game, and really wanted to make a version themselves. But keep in mind, this is on the Super Nintendo and uses a controller. So instead of just moving the mouse wherever you please, you now have to control a cursor with the D-pad, which isn't nearly as precise. Oftentimes I find myself overshooting or undershooting where I want to go, and the user interface doesn't feel adapted to the console enough. It still looks and feels like the PC release, and because of that, it can be tricky to click on specific things or know what some buttons do. And they released a damn mouse for the system a year later. If SimCity didn't use it, then Christ Vegas Stakes did. It isn't too bad without a mouse, though. I think it works fine enough with the controller. It doesn't get too frustrating, mainly due to how simple the original SimCity is. However, it does immediately show the problem with bringing... Our future selves couldn't do it, so let's win this time. Bringing some PC games to console. But hey, for an older conversion, this holds up insanely well, and was done with a ton of care, which bodes well for the other PC to console games. After SimCity, the sky's the limit. The ants are winning. Sim Ant, one of the many follow-ups to SimCity. I mean, they covered all bases. Sim Earth, Sim Life, Sim Farm. It was only a matter of time. Death, taxes, ants. In contrast to SimCity on SNES, Ant, plus the other Sim titles, weren't developed or published by Nintendo. This one specifically was actually published by Maxis themselves. I feel that the success behind City on the platform opened the floodgates for all these titles to go all over the place, which is both great and terrifying. And more people get to play Sim Ant. Oh god. Sim Ant on SNES is alright. Compared to the original PC version, this one feels a lot more zoomed in and using the map. That works out. Decent version of the game on console. Oh, you can actually use the Super Nintendo mouse in this one, which is a more than welcome feature. Lacking support for the Super Scope, though, not realistic. The problem, though, is these games kept getting pumped out on PC. They were getting more more and more complex, which were great on computers, but made console conversion so much more complicated. SimCity continued to get console games throughout the years, but here I have SimCity DS, released in 2007. While this isn't a direct conversion of a specific title, it just doesn't feel like they put the time in to rethink how SimCity could work on the handheld. Instead, it kind of adapted how it's designed on PCs to the interface of the Nintendo DS. What? It works, it just doesn't feel as optimized for the DS as it could have been. Everything is too small and tough to select with the stylus that how everything's shown at an angle, while the PC game makes it clunkier and less intuitive to place objects with a stylus since your damn hand's in the way. This seems like it would have been a match made in heaven. Touchscreen can replicate a lot of the precision you get with the mouse. The problem is they didn't make SimCity for the DS. They kind of just threw SimCity on the DS. This just don't seem to be the right fit for many of these types of games, which is why sometimes they'll put out original games based on PC series just for these things. From the Sim series, only for Wii and Nintendo DS, we got Sim Animals. And why was this not on PC? Beta. It works well with the Wii launch pointer, but that was that's why this didn't also release on PC. Sometimes you gotta throw the console users a bone, and this means it's Beaver Island. You Windows! The Sim series has been throwing console users a bone each and every entry. As part of the same Sim franchise as the previously discussed games, The Sims is one of the most successful video game series of all time, because people love to use a keyboard and mouse to do weird shit. It's all about creating your sim and living life, customizing your playlist, jobs, starting relationships, or none of that. It's on the floor. Starting with the original Sims, that may have launched on PC, but eventually made its way to consoles 3 years later. PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox. Yep, the latest thing. Sims on console oftentimes isn't bad, but just
Ready.
All right, so here he is after a win by submission in his
Running great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high and low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Sims on console. I get excited.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh, man, these fighters are trading strikes early on. Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is not ideal, because now he has to try and stop his opponent from kicking him away. How do you do that? You attack the feet.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes and better, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class in mixing.
Setting up an unlock now.
He's got it in. Working very hard to get this arm bars. Close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap.
Oh, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
In this city,
Brandon Allen's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward.
Boxing ferrets. Why this wasn't on PC? I have no damn clue. A bit more maybe console.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Another clinch position. Watch for the tricky trips that he uses when he's in close. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Quick entry here.
Nice simple entry.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got
Arm triangle attempt here.
nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Expansion pack on PC console.
And now he's a different joke.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in the submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, back to the stools between rounds, and I guess nothing a little Botox can't fix, but let us show you the replay and ultimately the strike that caused that significant damage to his forehead.
I mean, his forehead. You don't see it very often.
You see him put land wumble.
Diego Sanchez. The damage and the blood that flies off the head whenever you get a head kick to the
They
head.
should have shown that now.
It's
That
very
was
difficult to
beautiful.
deal with. Or
The
get a
fact
cut.
that overhand landed.
He's got to change his approach now to really protect himself.
Oh, he's wobbled now. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting
The
bad
fact
now, a
that
lot of blood flowing.
Alvin the guy who shot
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
he was one of the only people winning round against him.
Every time he lands that overhand right, he's
Now the guy who's getting dominant with it, needing to push
Back to his
take
feet.
them instead of being the other way around like the first fight. Understandable.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Allen's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
on the shot. There you go, single leg.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back
I
to his
hit
feet.
him with my version of the H-bomb was too.
And able to land that kick to the chin. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one cold-blooded man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that
I
knockout.
was gonna say the round's already
Set up
done.
with the hands, got the
Still
knockout.
got a
Let's see
few
if he
minutes
can
left.
find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright.
So you can tell that after the Alessandro fight,
Separation.
after the latest
Well,
Alessandro
he's
fight,
really starting to land a high
fighting
number of
style
strikes
fits
here in the
his
second
strength,
round. No
maybe.
denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, hold on here. Flying triangle attack.
put straight
He
into the
pulled
final.
him right down into a triangle choke.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, working hard to
Immediately when I
get
got
back
him
up
like that,
again, and
I
he's
just
there.
flipped the triangle.
And now some separation.
Punch of the strike lands, but my children
Bing.
get back.
Yeah,
I
at
can
this
land
point,
that overhand.
early in
I
the
feel
fight,
like
you
that
saw
might
his
stop it
head
over.
snapping back. You can see the effect.
Oh, crap.
Ooh, diving punch lands.
The
All right,
two
he's got the
fights
feet
I've
on the
had with
hips
Allen
now.
before
DC in
this,
a pretty good
he
position
was
to
the
get
more
out, I
dominant
would think, if he
striker.
so chooses.
Absolutely. This is the
Very
ideal
better grappler.
position for escaping.
This fight
Now, you're not going to
is
get a
just proving
submission
that
off or
his
anything like that.
grappling and
But
striking
you having your feet on your opponent's hips,
is
it
not
just
as good
allows
as
you
it
to build a
Against
push. You just push
mine,
with your
no.
feet. You elevate your opponent's hips away from you,
Wait, stay
and then
down
you
there.
just get a jiu-jitsu escape. Push your hands back, hip heights up, back to your feet. Now we're back to fight.
Nice defense there. Huge block. All right, that's the end of round number two. Well, you never like to see a fight end by doctor's stoppage, but as the round comes to an end, this cut is as bad as it has been all night long, and if they can't stop the bleeding and they deem it to be too bad, this fight... All right, so he survives to the stool, but he's going to need a plastic surgeon on Monday. Let us show you some of the strikes that caused that damage above the eye.
Just beautiful striking on display. He found
Hey.
the target constantly. He opened up a big cut above the eye, and now he sees that he's got a wounded opponent in front of him. He is going to target that eye even more in this next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Big power shot there. Allen's eye is just mangled. I'm not even sure he can see out of it. I'm surprised they haven't... He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Now he's back up.
Why take him down? You dropped him twice.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly out.
Oh, it looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown
within a matter of seconds, we almost had a good state collect more.
Oh, it looks like that Darce is tight. Oh, that's got to be it.
The fuck you mean? I moved! This game sucks so much. It said I finished the transition. I finished it. The game says, no, you cow. This is why no one fucking likes you, EA. This NCAA game ain't good, and you ain't ever making a good game again. Good pitch. Motherfucker just phased through a knee to the fucking jaw.
You gotta stop the first shot, man.
You gotta stop the first one. You gotta stop the first one in order to make him question whether or not to shoot the second one. By not stopping it, it will only encourage him to continue down this path.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you gotta think
my friend Brandon comes over. I'm gonna do factor count with him to see if that shit is fat, but that shit is fat. But I mean, I'm gonna have him shoot for a double leg like that, and then I'm gonna throw a knee straight in the head. And I'll then ask him after that lands, can you walk through that?
You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. Watch guillotine.
And they separate. Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh. This is such a crazy fight.
Oh, nice combination of kicks once again. Oh, you can hear the
I was not expecting those leg kicks.
Brendan Allen's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he got out.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Good to see how he definitely did finish
never leaves
that.
anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Ooh, somehow he gets out.
Great submission defense by this man. It looked like he was done. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have.
Round two next. Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close, my man.
It looks really bad. I mean, early in the fight, we talked about addressing things right now. He didn't do that, and now it seems as though he's going to pay for it.
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two.
I'm going to predict it now. I'm going to see something from Sleepy Dub. No. Stand up, Brendan. Stand the fuck up, Brendan. Stand the fuck up, Brendan.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight, he's been totally dominated, and that swelling's getting out of control.
Swelling's getting out of control. We can't even tell who's in front of us anymore.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Oh, you finished the submission, but the submission does fuck all.
Stand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Stand the fuck up, Brendan. Come on, stand the fuck up, Brendan.
Well, you know this is the hurt business.
Do I have to say it again? Stand the fuck up, Brendan.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up.
Now he pulls guard right into a triangle.
You see, he pulled guard, and he's now attempting a triangle choke, which is absolutely insane.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again.
And he ain't not like me for once.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Able to check the high kick.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you're blocking them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and it works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Round three next. All right, we head back to the stools, and hopefully this is not the end of the fight, but I don't have to tell you fans out there, the swelling on the face has gotten extreme, and I do believe this fight could end at any moment. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round three of a possible 5. Right on the button. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Single leg takedown, well played.
Changing the position.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he could finish it here.
A flying triangle.
How the fuck does he keep fucking countering it?
Stay safe.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits his takedown attempt.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. He missed with that jab attempt there. Allen's left calf does not look good. You see the welt, you see the obvious signs of bruising. Don't want to take too many more of those. Well, you've got to admire the effort. He's still striking, he's still landing, but the gas tank is basically on empty. Let's see if he can preserve it here moving forward. High-level guard pass there as he moves into hot one.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike gets home. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Lands a double leg takedown.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Yep, that guillotine's deep. Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that bomb flu choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Oh, working for the submission again.
They're both struggling so much to get out of this position.
The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean, you fucking piece of fucking shit game?
Ready. Ready.
All right, we are just about ready to go with this UFC championship fight. Can he do it again? He said, if I got to go five hard rounds, I'm not afraid to do so. But obviously, the focus yet again is on the finish. He believes there will be some openings that he can capitalize. Let's get underway.
Big right hook there by Tim. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC title. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot. Oh, that was it. Yep. He's got the
Kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got to go very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
And they're exchanging leather early. Strong hook lands. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Allen's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, he goes to the uppercut, but it's not there. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Brendan Allen.
Using a lot of good movement. This is a terrible position.
Making all these shots count. Fighters back to their feet here. All right, now touches him with the left. So we cross the third. Connections right there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
Oh, God. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether it's one, high, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
And what a round!
Stop.
Wow, what a round it was. There's the horn. 2 knockdowns. Certainly a 10-8 is plausible. We'll see if his opponent can make some adjustments here. It's going to be tough.
J.A., I thought it was over.
Yes.
I thought it was over. I was yelling, it's over, it's over. After the first knockdown, dude gets up and gets knocked down again. He understands now he has a very tough competitor in front of him. He needs to stay patient. Go find another big shot.
This is
Ready,
the
fight.
SCP
Ready.
an absolute classic.
I'll bomb, don't give 2 shits.
Developing for years old technology.
Two here.
Beautiful
technique to land the overhand.
I would try to make more negative, but you're not going to have nearly the amount of efficiency that on top. And fine, anything's not letting you make to this screen look like ass. Oh, squat. Japanese Strike Tech was originally known for developing games so graphically intense that PCs were the only known apparatus that could run them.
Dane calls for the stand-up there.
Oh, hang on. Some of the best looking games of their time. Now, they still look pretty damn good today. Obviously,
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Good job defensively to block that punch.
Okay, Instincts, on the other hand, this is a flat different game from the PC original. It's based on it, but...
All right, stacking them up here, keeping the pressure on. I know you guys do a lot of this training with your jiu-jitsu coach there in San Jose.
Oh, absolutely, but it's a difference. If your feet are on our hips, it's a problem. So we shove it through the middle. We shove it through the middle so that our legs can be what controls your feet. We're not using our hands. I'm not using my hands. I'm using my legs to just kind of wheel and deal you from side to side. Then my upper body is free to punch. If you get your feet on my hips, you're out. You may as well just kick away.
PA's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. He's got to mix things up a bit more. Get some strikes to the body already. Oh, this one could be over soon. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight. Arms in deep.
Arms still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. Oh, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Allen's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Beat Saber.
Right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
You got to look for him to start to make mistakes, trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial art to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Big knee! Oh, he gets back up. Big right hand there. That is going to do it!
Oh, my goodness!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a...
No.
Another dime on Amazon.
if they weren't, you just move on to the rest of the game. One too relevant. The differences between these ports, no matter how negative they are, keep the game alive in the form of talking points. Sure, you have no reason to play Doom on the Sega Saturn anymore, but at least if you did, you'd have something to say about it. Well, that stunk. But if you can pull Wolfenstein and Doom on a Super Nintendo of all things, why not Civilization? Why not do Hard Drugs? Civ has always been one of my favorite mech game series. Every mainline game released on Mac, I said nothing wrong. Hee-haw. A strategy game about running civilizations at the very start. Discovering new land or other civilizations, deciding whether or not to declare war on them, team up, figuring out how to utilize your resources, what to research. It's very overwhelming and complex at first. But once you start playing it, all makes perfect sense, and it's incredibly natural and addictive to play. You can easily lose hours in one play session. It's a pity. You can either chip away at the same save file for months or always start the new game. That'll be an entirely different experience. Henry,
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7,
honestly, this one has loads of SimCity.
8, 9, 10, 11.
For lack of better words, increasing this takes it back. And you could say this is preferable to the original PC version anyway.
11 of the people I've beaten are still in the UFC.
I don't know, man. This just isn't fun for me. Maybe playing during the fire or something.
Ready for rematch with you?
They just have so much more going on in the user interface now.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. Returned with sandwich. Time to check my Twitch chat. Let me guess. Buys followers, buys views.
It just feels far more clunky mapping all these commands to a controller. Not that it's bad, this is just my opinion. I've seen numerous people adapt to the controls and find them being incredibly intuitive. It's just not for me personally. Well, maybe Civilization Revolution is for me then. Just like Air! This was a console-only spin-off of the series on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and plays very similarly, but is more dumbed down and simplified for a smoother experience with a controller on a TV. It works pretty well here, though obviously the series is still best experienced on PC in my opinion. The Revolution did get a DS Power release, and still makes you think, what about a Wii version? That pointer would do wonders for the experience, and while it was in the works, it ended up getting canceled due to the amount of resources it would have taken to craft a lower-end version of a game made for HD consoles. That's a shame, because this control setup would have been amazing. It really makes you think why more PC games didn't come to the system. Out of fear. Here we have Back to the Future the game on Wii. Older episodic telltale point-and-click adventure game brought over to Wii and PlayStation 3, which was oddly a trend for that company. Some of their other PC releases would eventually go there, but not Xbox 360, or Wii and Xbox 360, but not PlayStation 3, or just PlayStation 3, or just Xbox 360. Back to the Future eventually got an anniversary edition, which finally put it out on 360 alongside PS4 and Xbox One, so, you know, I can finally sleep. And I assumed this would be best on Wii due to the pointer controls. What I got was a game that freaks out when a new color is introduced on screen. It always does that when purple happens. This game works, but it freezes for a few seconds when you fundamentally do anything. And it's not like it's a fast-paced game where this really matters. Like, no, you're just clicking on things in the environment and selecting dialogue options. But it just makes the whole experience feel sluggish. Like, why can't this be smooth? Like Spy Fox. I believe it runs this. I mean, this is a classic entertainment point and click alongside the others like Ready Fit, Pajama Sam, Putt Putt. They may not be everybody's first pick for a PC game to bring console, but there's some things that so easy to put on systems like the Wii or Nintendo Switch that you might as well. These are great for kids, and kids and memories of players back in the day. That's right. Oregon Trail. One of the greatest PC games of all time. Has barely been ported to home consoles outside of a few very specific instances, including a release on the Wii in 2011. Oh man, I can't wait to learn about the struggling pioneer life by strategizing what to buy, when to hunt, and where to go. This isn't the struggling pioneer life. This just stinks. Yeah, this really feels like they over-engineered the Oregon Trail, trying to make it
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the Fighter of the Year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so So emphatically, in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper, is really something that could take his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see if that holds true. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky... kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
I joined the call for a few seconds, got confused on what they were talking about. Like one of them was talking about stealing drugs. So I decided to screw it and go back to the weapons, got the walls.
Fire I have.
Give up market fire.
Oh, he hurt him again!
Back to his feet.
You guys don't really know. Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, come on.
Have you ever heard of foreplay? Sure, it works. StarCraft made the transition as good as it could here, but why? It's just confusing. This is the only console port the StarCraft series ever received. It's pretty good for what it is, but like, what the hell? Warcraft is in the same boat. The second game is the only one that ever came to consoles. Just the Sega Saturn and PlayStation. I just find it confusing. They try once and then give up. Why try once instead of not at all, or at least try one more time? Because while these Blizzard-developed series really never came to consoles, Diablo has consistently, with all the main entries receiving ports. I guess it makes sense as Diablo hack and slash translates pretty smoothly over to a controller, but Blizzard has always been a piece.
I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used this momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura.
Someday, there's a good guy PC over there with the biggest nod of my life saying, yes.
Mobile games on consoles.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. I was supposed to get robbed of the well, my evening opened up. What am I going to do now? I can't go, hey y'all, Scott here. I don't know who's on your world tour. False alarm.
False alarm.
Except with the Robert decided to leave. I wonder. This is too convenient. You know what I really need to do is buy a $500 console alongside a $2,000 TV set, buy a $60 controller to play this free game for $60. Oh, fucking brilliant! Thank you, you son son of a bitch. I'm not
Here,
gonna make that
take it,
decision.
you
I
son
want
of a
Friday night with
bitch.
you. So the idea of a person paying full price for a game you can get for $1 for free, I don't even think God planned that one out. Listen, gaming is bigger than it's ever been before. Part of that massive growth is mobile gaming. Playing games on your smartphone. It counts. I mean, based on how much playtime occurs, I think my mom would have said 9 based on Scrabble alone. Yet I'm the loser. I feel like core home console gaming and mobile gaming, however, are a bit too different. There's different design philosophies at play, and mobile games are all created to be played with just a touchscreen. So while I appreciate that mobile gaming has broadened the video game landscape and do enjoy a few smartphone titles here and there, I think home consoles and mobile work best when separated. Trailblazer. Every so often, game companies figure that because mobile games do so well, that must mean they should only make mobile games from there on out, or incorporate elements of them into their console games, or say AAA gaming is dying. All because Grandpa bought the bird app for $1. Oh my god, console gaming is flip-flopping, exactly what it is, and tries to embrace mobile. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it works out, but most of the time it's like, hey, we're going to put this game on mobile just because mobile is huge, even though it would be 10 times better on console because that's where the target demographic is. I'm not mad about it. I'm just really saying. But what about the inverse of that? What about taking a popular mobile game and putting it on a console? Whoever thought of that should get a Nobel Prize. In hell.
In
Soft
hell.
spot in my heart for, I don't know what else to call it, the golden age of mobile games. That period of time when the iPhone first opened its App Store, everybody remembers those commercials saying how there's an app for everything. When you get an Apple device with the App Store available on it, I'd just scroll through that thing for hours, finding all kinds of fun free apps, or I'd scrounge up enough money to spend $1 on one. Oh, the quality was horrendous for many of these apps. It was a fun era. There was this feeling of months and apps, anything. I downloaded apps that said they were universal TV remotes without any knowledge of how they worked. They never did. Then there were the one-time gimmick apps, like, ooh, a lighter. You know what, these apps all kind of feel the same. They're mostly free, which is cool. They're all littered with anything without a 30-second unskippable commercial blocking your way. Any of the most popular games,
Because we
they
opened
all
it
blend in. Back in
weird mode.
2009 or so, the more popular iPhone games were more unique. They were experiences designed specifically for the fun. I feel like that contributed heavily to their popularity. Angry Birds was the biggest phenomenon. It was never a favorite of mine. Fun and addictive, it wasn't with a touchscreen-only device. The bird and political violence. The game originally cost 99 cents on the iPhone, $1.99 on the iPad, and there were a few releases in the series. The original vanilla Angry Birds, Angry Birds Season, constant updates, new levels based on holidays and time of year, and Angry Birds Rio. You know, they made a movie based on this game. I never considered this to be a trilogy, more so than variations of the original Angry Birds, but it doesn't matter because Activision did Angry Birds Trilogy for only $40. Voice 37. Yeah, physical releases of the first three games with Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and making it yet.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Already won his last fight by submission. Now we'll see what he can do to...
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
So far, the longest might become the longest he survives. Holy shit.
He knocks him down.
Might take like a minute. Oh my god.
That'll do it. Holy
I think in Cold War fights are at least a
I mean,
minute.
you gotta be...
38. Yeah, he survived for a total of 1 minute and 9 seconds.
Does that really matter with Angry Birds? It's not like these levels are vastly different. Wow, level designs? You don't really care about the design itself. The fun of new levels in Angry Birds is the idea you have a new box to check off. Ooh, a new stage to get 3 stars in? Do you really have a favorite stage in the game? Can you tell the difference between ears of corn? Because if you give me a bonus ear of corn, I'm not going to be like, oh my god, a new corn? No, it's just, okay, it's just another ear of corn for me to eat. The bonus stages in Angry Birds Trilogy. Some fine release. I mean, Angry Birds series are solid games. It would have been cool to get games made specifically for consoles rather than all over again. Initial price point of $40. What's hard to swallow? So the new trilogy of games wasn't enough for that price point. They charged more for one. Angry Birds Star Wars. $50. 1 year later for pretty much every console design. I feel like they wanted to push to be there for the PS1 and Xbox One launch, and they knew they could get buying into it. The fact they pretty much
Game 2.
You ever have a split you want to share with your friends, you can't go back in the game, and they talk forever. Outplayed has
Shut up.
sold a single $1 mobile game for $50 when at the very least they could have included
Like
more
Bobtail?
who was active, considering that game got prior to this console release. I'll throw Angry Birds Space in there. It's pretty dumb. Like, who the hell would buy this? Ignore that question. Disregard all of that.
I have not.
Angry Birds Star Wars took off for family fun for less than most AAA games. Multiplayer is now included. It adds so much value to the game, even though it's literally just passing the controller to the other player for their turn, which you never needed a multiplayer step before. But it's a fantastic addition to a solid game. This was Reddit. I don't get it. To be fair, I think most saw this as ridiculous. And if it actually sold well, I think we would have seen far more physical Angry Birds releases by now. They were always banking on these games luring in parents that know nothing but their kid likes Angry Birds and maybe their kid's name. All without realizing you'd spend $90 on both releases when these would all cost you $4 on the App Store. But then again, it's good to know these games will forever be preserved via these physical methods. I'm sleeping well tonight. Alright, enough about the pissy chicken saga. Let's talk about the best mobile game. Got the Rope hit the scene around the same time as Angry Birds, and I always preferred it. A very simple yet unique puzzle game. We'll start by cutting the rope, holding the candy to get it to the monster Omnom's mouth. You know, a bunch of 9-year-olds see this game and go, "Oh, my childhood!" Okay, let's give Cut the Rope more credit. I mean, I think this is so much better than Angry Birds. It's so smartly designed, and unlike that game, I remember so many of these levels. The gimmicks they employ, the sound effects, music, the visuals, and animation are phenomenal for a mobile game released in 2010. Oh, even in general, they're fantastic. And the fact this game could not work as well without a touchscreen, it just makes this one of my top mobile games of all time. If this was never a mobile game, it was just a DS game published by Nintendo, you would all eat it up. Every one of you. But you know the old saying, if it's good, make it bad. Got the Rope launched on the Nintendo DSi Shop channel in September of 2011. I should know, I bought it back then. I think you could all tell. Ow! I got the Rope on my iPod Touch, and I wanted it on my DSi at the time, or the 3DS to be more exact. It is a pixelated, choppy as hell, dumbed-down version of Cut the Rope. But it's still Cut the Rope. They translated it over to the DS as well as they could, honestly. They're going for the horizontal book style. It works well enough. There's no reason to play this if you already had an iPhone or iPod Touch at the time. I think one of the reasons I picked this up was due to the lack of software on 3DS at the time. So I went, yeah, sure, this will lead to my buyer's remorse. Then, of course, I could tell this was a heavily watered-down bullshit. I wondered, why didn't they just make Cut the Rope for the 3DS entirely? Well, it's my lucky day 8 years ago. In 2013, we got Cut the Rope Triple Treat, a physical 3DS game. I thought this was an entirely new Cut the Rope game made specifically for the 3DS. Triple Treat is like Angry Birds Trilogy. Cut the Rope mobile games converted to a video game system. In this case, the 3DS. The back screenshots have these 3D models of Omnom, and I thought, like, okay, that must be a new bonus side game or something. Each game is played on the bottom touchscreen, with the top being a completely superfluous 3D model of Omnom. When it gets the candy on the bottom screen, it gets it on the top, so it's sort of like the top screen is an extreme close-up, though. It's delayed enough to not make for a cool effect. This isn't a bad game by a long shot. Everything's much better than the DSi version. Plus, you get 2 other games, a collection of promotional animations, leaderboards. I really do think Cut the Rope is a good game, but playing on the 3DS doesn't benefit the experience at all. If anything, it's worse due to the lesser touchscreen. For $30 at launch, again, it's a bit much. It's not like you wouldn't get $30 out of this thing. Back in the box posts over 50
24 wins.
Yeah, I got 4 years out of my $10 box cut. Not making it worth $900. Sticking to the 3DS, let's try out Doodle Jump Adventures, also released in 2013 alongside a DS version. Doodle Jump Journey plus Doodle Jump for Connect for Xbox 360. Jesus, that was a big year for this stuff. Everybody collectively go, let's make worse versions of our mobile games and charge 30 times more. Minds think alike. Doodle Jump is an endurance test. Prepare your device and see how high you can go. There's not much to it. This is one of those games you see all these adaptations and merch of because companies see it as a big phenomenon, when I think it did well because it was a simple game on the App Store during a time when people would download damn near anything if it was free. So, of course it got a 3DS game and a Hot Topic t-shirt. Yeah, it's Doodle Jump. Now, it across 2 screens, which, honest to God, is kind of disorienting. Adventures refers to the campaign, which Doodle Jump stages with definitive ends, and that's it. Move on to the next one. The same thing. Is Doodle Jump Adventures worth it? Let's be fair, though. Sometimes the transition to consoles can go quite smoothly. Here we have Fruit Connect. Oh, he's not a ninja, he's a fruit ninja. Oh, this is one of the best Ninja was all about swiping combos of fruit while avoiding missing any and bombs. But Connect for Xbox 360 gives you the exact game, but you use your body now, right? Chopping the fruit. It's honestly one of the best uses of Connect, and it's truly distinctive enough from its mobile use. Really fun here. Fruit Ninja for PlayStation Vita. It's literally the exact same thing as the iPhone release at the time. So, bravo! It was a flawless conversion. Why did this in the first place? So,
Money.
it's the exact same game.
Alessandra stepping in.
For $8.
Oh, the style bender.
Star Wars, you had the excuse of them being on home consoles for the first time. Wait, actually, Angry Birds was made available on the PS3 and PSP stores separately as early as 2011. Almost seems like there was a push by Sony to have some popular mobile games on the PS3 because around this time, Jetpack Joyride hit the system. While overpriced and offering nothing new, these versions I think feel pretty genuine as downloadable games from this era. The same goes for Flight Control, which released on DSiWare, WiiWare, and PlayStation 3, only in Europe and Japan for some reason. No market for it in the US. In Europe, they won't shut the fuck up about it. Games like Pac-Man 256 released on PS4 and mobile version without any microtransactions that time, with controller support for just one low price. This game works great in both systems. Great mobile games.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout, and most of the guys... Oh, this could be over soon. Early connection with the left from the champ. Oh, he lands a huge kick here.
These boys are going at it. Oh, my goodness.
We could add more knockout wins to my record.
Big strikes continue to land.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Pretty strong jab there by Costa. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks. Oh, nice right hand.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Now he's... Oh!
What a fantastic takedown. And the fighters are inverted now on the ground. He's attacked guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, throw to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Well, targeting is a penalty in football, not here, as he continues to attack that swelled area. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, tags him with the...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Immediately.
Nice job there by Costa. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out. Quick entry to... Oh!
What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to
Good
the
pitch,
38 Express.
Fun.
All right, stacked guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. He's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is...
Connection plan there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, we know you...
Oh, God damn. Didn't think I would believe him.
Oh, my goodness.
What an absolute freak of a knockout here tonight. That's a three-check knockout, right? Show
That
money,
I
win
view
money,
that as illegal.
bonus money.
Absolutely. Absolutely, J.A. There's nothing more exciting than a knockout in sports. You don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
That snapped his neck. After that knockout, you kind of have to put that like flip of Edson Barboza going. After that like spinning wheel kick knockout he got. Costa needed to keep up that pressure. That's all I'm going to say now. Costa needed to keep up that pressure he had early on. Because early on, he cracked me, dropped me. It could have won the belt if he kept fighting like that. But I cracked him once, he became more timid. The next fight is Darren Till. The fuck you mean? Like, I need 18 more UFC fights to break the record for most, and I need 8 more knockouts to have the most knockouts, and then one more win, then I have the most UFC wins. Give me Darren Till. You know, the guy I was meant to fight. I wasn't fighting the style bender. What? Yeah, Darren Till. Major sharp elbows. I had to make sure it was him.
Game Loft is leading to Flare Up, mobile game. Always spend that, just a B-grade Ubisoft clone who pumps out unoriginal, uninspired mobile ripoffs of more popular console games. Their games aren't horrible or anything, but they're just nothing sacks of 9. And their premiere series has always been Asphalt. Basically, your mobile phone alternative you need for free. It's still a long-running series, but who gives a shit? Asphalt, Urban GT, and Urban GT2 released on Nintendo DS or cell phone. Asphalt 3
that also has some roots in Brazil. Here is Darren Till looking to preserve his spot as welterweight contender here tonight.
Darren Till is a phenomenal fighter, a guy that's willing to fight anybody. The interview where he's in the octagon, he says, just line them up, I'll fight them all.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this.
Okay, so you already survived longer than...
You
are seemingly going to survive longer than Adesanya has in our entire rivalry.
Till's forehead is bleeding now, cut just opened up.
Oh, that was beautiful. Her back. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Yeah, he's already survived longer than Adesanya has our entire rivalry.
There's his jab. That's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over
So
now,
he blocks
but it's
that
going to be
after
over very soon.
he gets rocked.
Oh, big knee!
How did I get blocked from my own knee?
3 minutes. All right, so an up. Start trying to recover here. Nice jab by Till. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at the cut?
You got to. Right now, I mean, right now, someone should be in here looking at how they can save this fighter from himself.
Bang! And the dirt is gone. Bang.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
They meant to hit B instead of A. The way it goes is like Wonder Boy. Like, guys are like, oh yeah, Wonder Boy, Jim Thompson.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Jeez, that was not a close fight for Till in the slightest. Just the fight starts and Till was just getting his ass kicked for 2 minutes 46 seconds. Still more competitive than the Adesanya fights. That is shocking to say.
Pheromone release when you see a cargo, sure. I don't want to cite the 3DS too, so it's like, why not go put that one? I'll tell you why, because Asphalt is always cheap or free. That's how they get you. Asphalt 9 was a mobile game converted to the Nintendo Switch, and it's more of the same, but this time it's free to play. Again, it's playable, it works, it does the job, but there's something about these games that always makes me feel like I'm wasting my time playing them. And I just like how Retribution. Now, when this game will bring these games to consoles, I don't usually if they think they can fill a certain void. Point is Modern Combat Blackout on Nintendo Switch. This series is the Call of Duty what Asphalt is to Need for Speed. Who the hell likes this series? And to put your damn hands down. If you want a Call of Duty like experience on your smartphone, here you go.
Guarantee.
Call of Duty.
They flank.
It's just a rip off of Modern Warfare. And again, the games, they're fine. They review surprisingly well, and I think that is entirely due to the fact that they're good for mobile games. But then when they brought it to Nintendo Switch, the cracks start to
Fucking NASA.
to show with games like this and Asphalt and put them on an actual console. And the only reason they put Modern Combat on the Nintendo Switch was due to the lack of Call of Duty. There was no legitimate game from the series on the platform at the time, and people wanted a first-person shooter experience like that to play. Gameloft saw the opportunity and quickly put a mobile game from 2014 on the system for $20. Take notes, Sophocles. It's not great. In fact, it feels pretty pathetic. I wish they'd put more effort into redesigning the menus of these mobile games and converting them to console. It's so painfully obvious when something was designed for a touchscreen. And even the controls, while functional, I feel like they were designed to mimic regular FPS controls, but compensating for the clunkiness of the touchscreen, but then letting you use a controller for it. It's so hard to explain, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, many developers just port over mobile games to the Nintendo Switch, and it's always this really underwhelming feeling when it happens. The system was marketed as a home console, and I always see it as that. But when a great handful of games are just mobile ports, there's nothing special feeling about that. Being able to play a mobile game on Switch,
I have no idea what the
there's no feeling of says Scott, I don't care your playing Shinsekai into the depths on Switch that's done on iPhone for a year. Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition was a mobile version of Final Fantasy 15, and instead of the actual Final Fantasy 15 on Nintendo Switch, we got this version, and I'm sad. There's nothing special about any of this, especially if these versions are replacing getting the traditional edition of the game. That is more of a slap in the face compared to not getting any version at all. Football Manager Touch, the stripped down mobile version of Football Manager. Xbox got a version made specifically for it, titled Xbox Edition, and the Nintendo Switch, they're not even trying to hide it. And then the Pokemon spin-offs. There's a ton that release simultaneously on mobile and Switch, and they either feel out of place on mobile or out of place on Switch. And now, to be fair, they normally launch on Switch first, but you can't fool me. Games like Pokemon Quest and Pokemon Cafe Mix were designed for mobile first. Just look at them. It's unfortunate because we used to get so many Pokemon spin-offs of all kinds for the Game Boy Advance, DS, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii, and now, well, we see big boy spin-offs. A lot of Pokemon spin-offs are relegated to be free-to-play mobile that get a half-assed Switch version of the lowest of all. But in reality, I think it's focused to get them more critical. Look at the difference between your review scores in Modern Combat on mobile and Modern Combat on Switch. You become a lot more critical when you play a mobile game on a console like this. That's just a testament to how big mobile has become. It's impossible to ignore, and a franchise like Pokemon makes perfect sense for the platform. Mobile franchises have become so big that we end up getting things like Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition. Yeah, a mobile game that turned 3DS game with an official Nintendo license on it all. I have no idea if I like how this game looks or not. Well, something like this is far more understandable becoming a retail game, especially considering it was made from the ground up for the console. Like VR spin-offs or stuff like the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare series. Plants vs. Zombies wasn't a mobile game first, but it hit the platform way before consoles, and Plants vs. Zombies 2 is only a mobile game. I'll count it. To be honest, most versions of this game work fairly well, but a touchscreen of the Nintendo DS, the version for Xbox 360 was very fine-tuned. It feels great here. But the third-person shooter spin-off, well, that does make a bit more sense for the system. Right? What if mobile games had their own dedicated system? No. Nuh-uh. Fucking Christ, yes. Take me back to 2013, when every company was making micro-consoles literally only capable of streaming Netflix, and even then some of them couldn't do that. Some of those systems were based on mobile operating systems, so they'd have some mobile games built to work on a TV. And in their marketing, they basically said, who needs a PS4 when you can play Crossy Road on this $99 back scratcher? It can't even do that. Here's the thing.
And it can't even do that.
What makes mobile games successful with this thing? That means everybody wants this. Put it everywhere. Look, man, I play Flappy Dunk on my iPhone all the time, but it's more of a nervous tick than a, oh, I love this game. I just want something to do with my fingers, stimulate my eyes for a brief moment. Does that mean I'm a big fan? No, it just means I have more to work on mentally than I thought. When Flappy Bird was the biggest sensation for no other reason than it was a bitch hard, and all the high school students and coworkers were saying, hey, I got 4 points in Flappy Bird. No, I got 10. The developer removed it from the App Store afterwards, and when Amazon got the exclusive sequel, Flappy Bird's Family, for the Amazon Fire TV, who really gave a mobile games so much freaking grossing than normal console releases. I play mobile games very infrequently, but when I do, I'm not super into them. They're just for quick distractions, even if they're legitimately well-designed experiences. So ranking them popular mobile games solo context doesn't work. Just because these games do well on mobile doesn't mean they'll elicit the same reactions on consoles. But that also holds true for console games making the jump to mobile as well. So how about if we jump back? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, all the PlayStation 2 Grand Theft Autos were remade for mobile devices. Let me tell you, I bought Grand Theft Auto 3, well, really not released on iPhone in 2020. It was to be able to play a PlayStation 2 game on the go. People 100% love that, but you couldn't do like that. Mobile. Afterwards, all of this San Andreas
Wow, well, this man has been there before, and he certainly...
What's the mobile for?
You ready to fight?
What the hell was this?
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. Oh,
And the strike lands clean.
oh, high kick lands flush.
Another hit kick lands.
It just feels weird. On top of that, it's not good.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed to it. You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no trouble to stop the fight.
Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
What else was I going to do at the apartment today? Take a
well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of it.
Well, he's trying.
Wait, didn't you buy that?
But he gets a little bit anxious. He starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances.
Oh, God damn, that's disgusting knockout.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Text messages and play video games with something from here. I don't need a DVD player, iPod, or physician because the smartphone does it all. Yes, iPhone, Android, Windows Phone. Smartphones were cool back in the day, especially when they were more of a luxury rather than a necessity. Yes, seeing as a 12-megapixel camera is digital. It's pretty obvious we take all this for granted now, but back then the idea of having something this tiny just to watch movies on was mind-blowing. I remember seeing the first iPhone commercials and I was
The
like,
official decision is it. Here's
amazing.
Bruce
It
Buffer.
starts at $500.
Ladies
That's
and gentlemen,
hilarious. Like, no thanks, I don't need to touch Fandango. However, these things started to get way more affordable as time went on. I was personally weaned on an iPod Touch, the classic iPhone without the phone, i.e., the iPhone for an 8th grader. This thing was awesome. I could play all these movies and TV shows and songs and download all these apps and games.
Herb Dean has called a stop to this
Plus,
contest.
I was finally able to get an iPhone 4 in 2012, and the magic of this all-in-one, super thin and tiny device kind of wore off my time. However, as new models kept coming out every year, the iPhone and other smartphones increasingly had more and more potential when it came to graphically intensive apps. You could run things on these devices that were originally unheard of to be played on such a small guy. Because of that, developers were able to port over some of their games from home consoles onto smartphones, and that's how some of the magic of the all-in-one nature of the iPhone initially came back into play for me. I can play Grand Theft Auto 3 on my phone on the school bus. That's amazing! Console games on mobile devices. This is a topic I have a lot of experience with. Back in my high school days, I was super, so then, when I'm bored, then, I have all my favorite console games available on this thing, and the 3rd season of Wings, I'm set. The idea of having all these games originally from home consoles on my smartphone at all times with no extra accessories or anything needed, and just being able to whip out my phone and play GTA San Andreas whenever I wanted to, that was amazing. But it also didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. My high school years were from the Wii U's launch in 2012 to Star Fox Zero's release in 2016. The rest was a blur. But I do know from the start, a fair amount of kids had smartphones. By the end, everybody owned one. Well, you didn't want to be called a fucking loser. Because of that, during my high school years personally, the teachers just kind of gave up on regulating cell phone usage. Of course you couldn't use them during a test or during a lecture, but when the teacher was just sitting at their desk or during study hall, hell yeah, man, break out puzzle bits. I was never a huge mobile gamer, but because of high school being worthless and having so much downtime during classes and study hall specifically, those were the years I played mobile games the most, and I noticed the most popular ones were always stupid simple. Stuff like Flappy Bird, Trivia Crack, these dumb games, Geometry Dash, Jetpack Joyride, Subway Surfers, Flappy Golf, the best one. Everybody played games on their smartphones, so obviously the mobile market was something all the big game developers looked at back in 2011 saying, well, we know what we're doing tonight. All of these companies acted like the future of gaming was going to be on mobile. Consoles are dying. This was where the money was. To be honest, back then, I wouldn't blame them for thinking this. An iPhone 4S could run Infinity Blade 2. That's still a pretty decent looking game today and was made by Epic Games basically just to show off how powerful the iPhone could be for gaming. These things could run fairly intensive games and were owned by basically everybody on the planet. So yeah, back then it made sense for some of them to think about shifting focus to mobile. Why make a new Mega Man for consoles when you can make whatever the hell this was? As time went on, however, the more these console developers made games for mobile devices, it was apparent they didn't really know why people played mobile games. They just kind of made either dumbed-down versions of their franchises or just mobile versions of console games. They just thought, well, we have this well-known IP, we put this on a platform with an install base of hundreds of millions of users, and there we go, we win. It's pretty obvious the App Store isn't nearly as simple as they thought it was. It's a ridiculously complicated ecosystem. Just because everybody owns a smartphone doesn't mean your game will do nearly as well as it would do on console sometimes. Newcomer developers who only really made smartphone games ended up overshadowing the big guys like EA and Capcom. These guys developed simple, intuitive games made for touchscreen controls, while EA just kind of barfed out Dead Space for iPhone. Of course, now, a lot of big-name developers have figured out the mobile space, which is why we don't see a mobile version of Rayman 2 anymore. We see Rayman Jungle Run. These console game conversions really didn't suit the mobile market, and they've died out considerably over the years. Like I said, I used to be stupid into the idea of playing these games on my Wonder Slab, so I would generally download any big home console to iPhone game I could find.
White, he is one of the best middleweights in the world and a man who has a great chance to bring a world title to South Africa. The middleweight contender, Drakus du Plessis. He's got power, he's got a lot of physical tools, underrated on the ground.
Dead Rising Mobile, this stunk. Right here in the draw distance of
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really something that could take his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see if that holds true yet again tonight.
Console releases on Xbox Live Arcade and PSN.
He's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there.
The Simpsons Arcade, not The Simpsons Arcade, The Simpsons Arcade. This was a rematch
Lands
of the
the
original
jab.
Konami game from 1991. It's based off of the idea of that game, but it's not the same, and it feels more like a scam calling it The Simpsons Arcade. They knew what they were doing, and I'm sure tons of people downloaded this expecting to play the original arcade game.
Just missed with the left there.
Resident Evil 4 Platinum. I know I just told the dog on Dead
Stuffs the
Rising
takedown, no
but
problem.
Resident Evil 4 on the iPhone back in 2009.
Oh, spinning back just out of
I
nowhere.
think Dead Rising was far more subpar. There's nothing good
Lands a nice jab there.
This
fight's gonna go.
They obviously did it to mug Resident Evil 4 for all it's worth. It's a big name game like this on the iPhone. Get attention. They didn't release it because they thought the game would work well on the iPhone. But what's really now to have a somewhat faithful mobile version of this game. It worked to some extent. There was actually Resident Evil Mercenaries.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
There's stuff like Mirror's Edge, which was a 2D platformer. Yeah, that's not Mirror's Edge. Driver, that blew. It's hard here.
Right now, this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here.
Oh, joke's on you. I just bought Devil May Cry 4 reprint. This was released back in 2011.
Defensive savant. He blocked that punch. Big shot lands for both guys.
By 2050, I will fucking commit murder.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense. Back to the feet. Strong outside leg kick.
He's giving him so many different things right now.
There's the kick, it's blocked.
The whole touchscreen analog stick, the D-pad sort of thing.
Duplessis bleeding from the mouth now. A finish him now. And there it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming, so back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight.
Pretty alright. Most of the time, the two Sonic games are just holding forward and hitting jump. It's not nearly as precise and involved as other platformers, plus you can only use one button. So touchscreen controls, while not ideal, were fun enough. Sonic 1, 2, and CD were all released on mobile, courtesy of Christian Whitehead, who worked on these versions and then updated to developing Sonic Mania.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
And 1 and 2 are only available on mobile. The Sonic CD remaster came out on consoles. I don't know what the deal with 1 and 2 are. Yes, the best versions of Sonic 1 and 2 deserve the best place to play them. A fucking phone. Now, Sonic 1 and 2 were actually originally released on mobile years before they were updated to be the Christian Whitehead versions. Yeah, these weren't great. Sonic Spinball was originally on the App Store, but was later delisted. But thankfully, the mobile ports of Sonic 4 remain. Sonic 4 Episodes 1 and 2 aren't great games. These were released alongside the console releases of their respective episodes. And weirdly enough, they've fully updated Sonic's model at some point in Episode 1. And honestly, I think because of this, Sonic 4 Episode 1 on mobile now looks better than the console versions. The original release looked perfectly fine in terms of being a mobile version of Sonic 4. Sonic's model was a bit blocky, but now it looks pretty decent. It doesn't help the fact that it's still, Sonic 4, but But if you want to play this game, the mobile release is better than I remember. I do think the touch controls are way worse here than the Christian Whitehead re-releases, but hey, it's Sonic 4. I'm not going to be playing this again. Who cares? And thank God, you can play with tilt controls. That was everybody's problem with Sonic 4 on consoles. They listen, guys. Now, Sega has this new mobile initiative called Sega Forever, where they make their mobile games free, but with ads, which you can remove by paying for the game. They've made a lot of their classic titles a part of Sega Forever. Tons of these were actually released a while back, much like Sonic 1, 2, and Spinball. And they were all obviously cut from the same cloth, featuring the same virtual Genesis D-pad and buttons. Now you can play them all for free with ads, which is honestly pretty cool. But they also made some more modern games and games exclusively made for mobile a part of Sega Forever. Super Monkey Ball. This was one of the first games shown off for the iPhone. You remember, the episode didn't make its debut until 2008, and this was one of the headlining debut games. For $10, Jesus. I remember this one never controlled very well. You had to tilt your phone and it never felt calibrated properly. And the monkey was just a 2D sprite inside a ball. Now, that's resourceful. This version has since been delisted, but we have another Monkey Ball game still available, which is free, a part of Sega Forever. Super Monkey Ball Sakura Edition is pretty much just a new and improved version of the original Super Monkey Ball mobile game. Better graphics and better controls, but they still require you to tilt your phone. Why do they feel the need with every Monkey Ball mobile game to require me to tilt my phone? I get tilting a Wii remote to play Monkey Ball, but tilting the entire screen just ends up making it harder to see what's actually going on most of the time, and just gives me a headache. I wish they had an option to use a digital analog stick, but hey, this Monkey Ball game does show me ads after every level, so that counts for something. Dude, communism, yeah. Now, sometimes these mobile conversions of console games can be quite a bit different from the original. Sonic Forces on the App Store is a variation of the mobile game Sonic Dash, just now with the Sonic Forces theme. The Need for Speed games are definitely a bit different from their console versions, but racing games definitely work on mobile far better than a lot of other genres. Injustice basically feels like a made-from-the-ground-up mobile version of the console release. They basically focused on swiping and tapping the screen for moves, and it works way better than if they just smacked Injustice on the iPhone. You know, if they just downgraded the graphics considerably, put a digital stick and buttons on it, and called it a day. Street Fighter 4. You know, Capcom has tried to put a lot of their fighting games on mobile, and a lot of them have been delisted over time. Street Fighter 2 Collection, Street Fighter 4, 4 Volt, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There was this app called the Capcom Arcade, which included a ton of Capcom Arcade games, most of which were just Street Fighter 2. But here we have Street Fighter 4 Champion Edition, the only one still available on the App Store. Jesus! Everything is so damn low quality. I'm no Street Fighter aficionado, but a fighting game like this does not work very well with no actual buttons or sticks. Some games work alright with the digital control layout, and some games are Street Fighter 4. If they just had to put Street Fighter 4 on mobile, they should have gone the Injustice route and designed something from the ground up, not do a straight conversion of the console release. Also, this thing wasn't properly formatted for iPhone X. What are they trying to tell me? Can't see. Capcom's had a messy history with console games on mobile, and my first experience with that was with the original Mega Man 2. This got slammed in reviews. And yes, Mega Man doesn't work very well with the digital D-pad. The game had a portrait mode with this arcade frame. This was keeping garbage. There's no room for your thumbs to use the stick and buttons. It gets cramped. In landscape mode, it was tolerable for me. I remember not being able to do the bird trick, where you hold A and B after selecting a robot master and the stars turn to birds. If I held A and B in the mobile game, it just froze until I let them go. I can see where the low review scored.
Wizarding Blades is a brand new open world RPG that you're gonna want to play. Way different species as the Rover.
Where it came from.
So, Dover.
This version on a car trip. It wasn't great, but it was fine enough. Capcom delisted this one and didn't update it to work with newer iPhones. I will be dead in the ground before I delete this off my phone. However, in 2017, they released Mega Man 1 through 6 for mobile. I can play all of them. I downloaded Mega Man 1 and holy shit. This is even worse than the original Mega Man 2 for mobile. You can adjust the speed of the game, but all three of the speeds are terrible. The normal speed is very in line with how fast the original was, but the frame rate is awful. With the two faster speeds, they just feel unnatural. This isn't how I want to play Mega Man. Instead of figuring out how to make a good mobile version of Mega Man 2, or just deciding that mobile doesn't suit the game well, they make worse versions of all the NES games. I also just don't get all the small little edits they made to the game. Like, why is the health bar down in the corner now? Well, Mega Man X is on the App Store too, and holy I don't know which is worse. Why did they redo all the sprites? This looks like an online Flash game. This feels like a poor man's Mega Man X, and I really don't know why they felt the need to make everything feel so much cheaper and lamer. The original Mega Man 2 release for iPhone came out well before this version of Mega Man X. At least they retained the original graphics. Why they made this game the way it is will always perplex me. Call of Duty World at War Zombies was a big game on mobile. Instead of being a full-blown Call of Duty game, it was just the Zombies mode where you had to survive as long as possible. I played this a few times in study hall, but like any 3D iPhone game, this or through battery life. It's been delisted, and now we have Black Ops Zombies. It's pretty similar. Controls are decent enough. Expect them to be honest. And it probably helped that this was specifically made for mobile and not just a straight port of a console game. Speaking of which, Rockstar has brought over tons of their PS2 era games to mobile. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and the more obscure ones like Liberty City Stories, the PSP game that later came to PS2. Plus Bully and Max Payne. Sure, we've played downgraded to hell PS3 and 360 games, and old 2D games as well, but full-blown PS2 era games on your phone wherever you go. That was an amazing thought to me. Grand Theft Auto 3 released on the App Store back in 2011, and I immediately bought it. I picked up all the GTAs when they released on mobile, and I would start playing.
Look up most consecutive UFC title defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion.
Because after this fight, I think I'm
probably the front runner for the Fighter of the Year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically. And a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really something that could take his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see if that holds true yet again tonight. Crisp boxing.
Take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. Beautiful.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be faced.
So there's a swing and a miss from him, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even more than when you land a strike. So clearly, it is energy preservation time at this point of the fight. And just misses with that big right hand. Shot on the feet.
He's got to keep pressing here. Oh, he went to the flying knee. He is so free in there. He finds the strike that puts the opponent on skates.
Big right hand.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Whitaker's shot is blocked.
Gotta grab him.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Knockouts. And no one
gets back to his feet.
You're more
big right hand there.
Famously.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Clean with that offering.
I think my more striking heavy approach will make him forget when he's striking.
Massive shot land. It's over, John. Fight's done. Holy smokes.
Stop.
Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Whitaker's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Do you believe it this next? Whitaker's overhand punch to the head. It doesn't get there. It was telegraphed, and it was blocked. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on.
Oh, big knee. Looked like it could stun a little bit. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
3 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, a huge block there. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the... There it is again. Look at that. Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like, and then all of a sudden they get in the octagon, and they just can't take the pop. So we'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Certainly an outstanding grappler who could pose some different challenges if we hit the canvas. He told us his game plan is to avoid the mat at all costs.
Oh, your striking speed's up.
Well,
So I
he's had his striking
why
on
is it so
point
slow?
tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse. Beautiful takedown lands there.
Back to his feet. Oh, great striking from Robert Whittaker as usual. This man puts some serious pressure on you. And when you can beat Yoel Romero the way he did, he is not going to be intimidated by any other 185-pounder in the world. Now a kick to the body. Oh, well, why get away from it? Another huge kick lands. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Nice level change to the takedown there.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Nasty uppercut at the clinch. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on the next. Cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot do
how about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Nice takedown. Yep. Look at him attacking that guillotine.
Oh, real good submission attempt. Now that one looks tight. Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Final seconds here.
What a nasty flying knee. Oh, that's beautiful.
How about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? Hashtag swollen. His face is starting to close on it.
It looks really bad. I mean, Early in the fight.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Nice kick.
Oh, uppercut lands.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Trying to finish this fight. Head kick partially blocked. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon earlier. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Well, he just missed on another strike there. He has not been efficient with his attack here tonight, and offensively, I think you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yep, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling, and it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
Yes, he barely opened his eye. He's fine.
Referee, it looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now. But certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
Ready.
All right, well, this fighter is bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity. Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight isn't about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. In the half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. His cheek looks like it's cut here. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
That's going to look at the finish. This is a great fight.
Back to his feet. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Oh, good defense here to stay upright after that single leg takedown offering. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next one. All right, so we hit the end of the round, and the fighter quickly makes his way back to the stool. The cut man hustles in to apply some end swell. This swelling has gotten out of control. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swollen. I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage.
Connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Well, most fighters can't.
Where's the Scott the Wall robbed? Being robbed from utility.
Knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time, I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC
Found it.
middleweight champion of the world.
Hey y'all, Scott here. Look at that. Looking for the Batman inside of me.
Oh.
I think a better term for it is Xbox skin jelly. Look at my research. There are a couple of other products are part of this Xbox grooming line. I'll exclusive to Australia. So we got this Space Invader soap. I can use these in the shower, not just the bath. So I'll introduce some bath. And then go further. I'll say hi to you as I walk in. The morning bath time golf set. No shower instructions are included. One of my prime allergies. God, golf. Not only do we get golf tools, but Marty body wash. What if I don't give a shit about well, we got these fucking bath bubble bath heaters. That's about it. I don't think you could pay me to leave. This is a bathtub. This one I freaking love. I mainly used it to store my soap, but I never had a chance to use the soap. That changed today. This bathtub could be more comfortable. Just could use some hay. Let's start with the Xbox shampoo. Coming to after I try my Beats headphones soup. Much green, which makes me happy there's no Nintendo Switch variant. Basically, it'll before. At the end of the day, solid shampoo, no real downside to the hair loss. Avoid contact with eyes. What's your stance on lips? I'll clean up all this stuff. So I got soap here. Space Invader soap. Huh. I play Space Invaders. I gotta bathe. If the irritation persists, consult your doctor. Oh no, I know how it works. With skin irritation, this end up diagnosing you with cancer. Just let me bathe. Soaps. I've seen game cartridge themed bars that look damn near identical to the actual products. That's good. I am most critical in the shower. The Space Invader soap is neat, but only for that brief moment before you use it. What, you mean you don't want to rub this on your ass? Also, the outline isn't even a part of the soap. What is this? This isn't soap, it's a shape. Okay, I need to calm down. Maybe a relaxing bubble bath game release the soap brand because I can go all goddamn day. This Sonic the Hedgehog bath game is based on Sonic Adventure and involves trying to get these rings on the pegs. I had a couple of these water-based handheld games as a kid, but from what I remember, they never lasted. They always stopped working a while in. Because of water leaking or God making sure we always have something to go to war over. I don't know, but I can tell the last time I had fun with it, the entire bag has been peeled off. Well, I can't be too clean in the tub. I've waited long enough. For the first 3 years of my life, I couldn't play bath time golf set. Back then, I even tried to get the cashier to card me while buying it. I didn't feel pretty underage today. But now that I'm 24, I can finally responsibly use this. Set up the putting greens, hit the ball in. It's downhill from here. Yeah, what's your return policy? No, I got the hole in one. I don't need the tub anymore. In the end,
I got the hole in one. I don't need the tub anymore. Speed dating? Fuck yeah.
Fire. We need to clear the road so we can get into the village and help those folks. Oh, you're welcome. I get it. Please be not afraid of the stick of fire ahead.
Hey y'all, Scott here. You know you're happy when you have 200 NES games to cry to. I don't need companionship. I've been a human being for 21 years. Oh, at 23 you'll need another human in their life. It's a one-man job being alive. I don't need two. Of course, in terms of life goals, I'd love to be an uncle. Problem is, I'm an only child, so the only way I can do that is by marrying somebody with a nephew. That's how they get you. Well, it's not like I have trouble doing anything like that. I'm more of a recreational virgin anyways. I can get married whenever I want. Watch. 911, what's your emergency?
Me.
Okay, I'll do something. Thank you all for coming. When I heard you couldn't get laid, I dropped everything and came straight here. Well, I couldn't imagine anybody else being a part of the Scout Task Force. Yeah, I interpreted that in a different way. So, is anybody else already fighting in the war against virginity? I'm vegan. I'm good. We don't make tough stuff. I'm very excited. Love virginity? I like it, but I'm not a blind fanboy. I just need help conquering virginity. I haven't messaged any girls on Tinder, and I haven't gotten any responses yet. Responses on Tinder? I told them how bad they were.
God damn, I thought you like addictionist.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the fighter of the year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last
Oh, what the hell? He didn't tell us.
So emphatically, in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper, is really something that could take
He's not picking up.
his career to the next level. Trying to follow that up here tonight. Most guys have succumbed to his power. We'll see if that holds true yet again tonight.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are...
Beautiful diving strike lands.
He was never gonna get laid. He had too many Nintendo Wii games.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Back to his feet. Oh, that opened up a cut on his forehead.
Nice single. He's working on the arm bar. It's tight. It's tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. That's not right. He's capitulating, man. I always think they're done.
Huge block there.
Stop, yes. Dude, I'm not fucking a ghost again.
Finds his range with the jab. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Back and forth we go. Oh, in round 1. Solid punch by him there. Back to the jab now, no good.
Beautiful kick to the ball.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and
Damn, you
frustrating
hate
the
sex
opposing
too?
fighter.
What a
Hands up, chin down. Take it forward. Nice doggy leg. Nice finish.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under a minute to go.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, so an interesting decision.
So, you singer? Sing. That might be my favorite line.
You single? My girlfriend drove you here.
I don't even think that's scripted, just...
Dominant position.
So, you single? My girlfriend drove you here. Yes, this is disgusting.
Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, great block. 5 minutes in the books. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his forehead, sustained in that round. The cut man has 60 seconds now to close it up and try to prevent it from becoming an issue here moving forward. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut
I have that same shirt as
we are
Scott
going to
Ross.
have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those
Certified
shots? What a great round by his
certification of
opponent. But now it's
virgin today. Holy shit, I need
to make
that.
the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just
Well, I'm now certified. Oh, that Piper fight. I loved it because it was a stand-up fight.
Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
I'm now certified.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 7 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Assassin.
All right, so off the record, you'd like the champion to get it done tonight, and that is how it played out, and still UFC middleweight champion. Congratulations are in order.
It makes you feel like you know what you're talking about, when in reality you don't. But this guy makes me feel like a professional because it's hard to bet against him. Congratulations once again, champ.
Too humble, champ. Just too humble.
I'm not the biggest guy was in the race. Why Vegas? It's totally fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank God. Turns out service very good. I'll try it. And I'm biased. Well, I'm actually coming up to I just pursue steel wool. I'm ready to win over my killer. I bought candy to throw into the audience because I'm understanding. Well, I can't wait to throw guys in that box. It turns out to be guilty. Did you get the Phyllis? Allegedly. Hello?
Allegedly.
Got a carpool.
They're driving their murder
I'm just saying, if we took that exit, we would have shaved off 10 minutes. Alright. Shaved up.
Shut up. No.
I'm just saying, if we took that exit, we would have shaved off 10 minutes. Alright.
Damn it.
You're done. Yeah, I wouldn't have worn this. I'm Judge Edson. Welcome to the litigation station. The brand 9 out of 10 lawyers recommend. And with that, I'm going to pass it off to my judge in training. I'm going to be your judge this evening.
It looks a lot like the guy who was murdered.
Good job. Well, all right.
Fucking September.
Okay, so listen. I was planning on lying, but we can expect yourself. That's perfect. I can't lie. I hate lying. Everyone's lied before. When was the last time you lied? 1 sentence ago. I don't know. I'm gonna. There's no way I can face my killer. Okay. This is how it walks wrong. So where's our lawyer? It says here in the court document that our lawyer is me. Yeah, I read that. Great. I'm first to be our lawyer. Guys, I was there throughout the entire thing. I know what happened. Plus, representing yourself in court always works out. Like, and even.
So did you really?
Hi, like lots. Real lawyer.
Why is a lot?
Yeah. Hey, Scott Watson, recreational lawyer. Just a quick question, lawyer to lawyer here. I was wondering, how much of a real lawyer are you? Are you real as a professional or real as a company?
I can ask the same to you.
A true lawyer never reveals their identity.
Well, I heard that you're representing yourself in this case and that you're going to lose.
I wasn't planning on it, but I'm open to the idea.
Listen, I've defended this guy numerous times. I know he's an insane killer. Just give him a break.
So you know he was guilty.
Oh, I defend murderers all the time. I love those little guys. I'm a big advocate for murder.
What, are you a murderer?
No, I'm not insane.
Well, I studied virgin law, and I'm more prepared than you and I think. And I'm not leaving this courtroom until we win.
Oh, we'll see about that. Do we have court outside today?
Damn it, she's good. Objection, your lawyer. I have vitamin D sufficiency. Time to break out this icebreaker again. I call Steel Wool to the stand. So, Mr. Wool, did you kill anybody?
Objection. You don't have to answer that.
Yeah, that is a pretty personal question. I know he killed me, but I don't blame him for not answering that. Permission to persist, Your Honor? Okay. Say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it, say it. I think I might have killed some people. Yes, I did it!
Your Honor, that wasn't a confirmation information. If anything, it makes him less likely to be a killer.
That is true. A real killer would remember killing him. I freaked out. I just wanted to make sure the jury was on our side.
The only member of the jury was murdered by him.
I did hear he's leaning towards the bar. I'm leaning towards him too. Worth.
Your Honor, I called Jebediah Jab to the stand.
Oh, great. Now they call the guys to believe in us. This is great.
So, Jab, is there anybody else a part of the Jab family?
Nope. Just me and my vegan in crime, Terry Lessler.
Isn't getting murdered against the vegan creed?
I think it's not.
Yes, you don't want to kill any animals, but you can get killed all you want. Doesn't that seem a little unfair?
That is very quite bullshit, yes.
He's slipping. We're losing him.
Yeah, I'm getting real sick of your attitude. We're in Vegas. Be happy.
Do you really think it's fair to make all these allegations about this poor man? He's traumatized. You have no idea the impact of murdering 5 people has on a person.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to.
Like, he's getting murdered, right?
Objection, Your Honor. I'm mad. I'm so mad. Keep going.
I think I have one more question. Do you think Officer Steelwall murdered you and 4 others?
Do I know he did? Yeah. Do I think he did? No.
Your Honor?
I know he did? Yes. I think he did. Nah.
Some doubt feels like. We can't give up. If he wins this case, it goes on a permanent record.
Okay. I think it's... Your Honor, I call Rex Mose to the stand. So, Rex, what do you think of Officer Steelwall?
I think he's a fine person. The better person.
So you admit he's a murderer?
On the one day I was with him.
Your Honor, should we really base this man's conviction off of what he did on one measly day?
Yeah, it seems kind of rude. Rex, I have evidence from the night of the murders. What is this?
Oh, that's a gun.
Interesting he knows what a gun is. I thought Officer Steelwall was the murderer here.
Yeah. How do you know what that is if he wasn't controlling? Did I say gun? I'm not going to make 2 explosives I said. Your Honor, he's just throwing out my words. He doesn't know what they mean. He's a dictionary. Repeat that. Oh,
Along with the players' defense. What is this?
X, a photo. The letter L.
Okay.
My gun.
Time to work. Let's go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you.
Officer Rex. Did you kill? Where's it all right there?
This is a heartbreak.
Yeah, Mr. Wolf.
He's not hooked up to one. Listen,
Your Honor, can I win now? No, okay.
Yeah, here. That's what the This is outlaw conviction. Except all you do. Murder.
I call Wendy's employee to the stand.
It's going to be scary.
So, Wendy's employee. Where are you employed exactly?
Why, Wendy's, of course.
And what do you do there?
Well,
Seems a bit unlikely.
I just didn't work the next day. I don't buy it.
So do you really think this man could have murdered a dozen people?
Well, it wasn't a dozen.
He didn't kill a dozen people, Your Honor.
You took the bathroom. They have free soap in there.
Focus. You got a real
You took the bathroom, they have free soap in there.
like a fish.
Yeah. Look, I put money in this fight. He better win. I call Terry Lessler to the stand. Terry, long-time vegan, long-time sewer.
If you can't sue a person, why talk to him?
Can you talk to the manager who killed you and your four opponents?
Not even a little bit. Though.
Really cock-blocking in here.
I can't even.
You're really
Yeah.
confident here.
There's a finger
Well, what do you want out of this trial?
and apology.
And that isn't going to happen unless you point him out right now.
How can one finger decide a man's destiny?
He's pointing at Rex. He's pointing at Rex.
And this is outlaw me, Your Honor. Oh, what now? It is painfully obvious Steelwall is the killer. Just convict him already.
You seem awfully confident. I suppose you would be opposed to some questions yourself.
Insane.
I call Scott Wozniak to the stand. Steve Watts.
That's me to you.
That's me to you.
Ready, fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have written...
So, you're an ex-convict and he tried to arrest you. I'd say you're trying to put this on the tape. I'd say that's impossible.
Ready, fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the Fighter of the Year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1.
He has to evade Stan's face.
Back to the feet now. They're certainly getting after it early.
Beautiful level change.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
And he's back up. Hook to the head by Allen.
He's got some hands, man.
Well, we'll see if he has any response here. Opponent continues to land, a lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue. Got his guard pass.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
I don't think he hit it.
Allen's has got full mount now.
I think this is
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Good stick.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Snipped that one out as he blocks the kick. Oh!
He's hurt bad.
He loaded up there with that high kick.
It takes a lot of work to be me. You have to be tough. You have to have skin. You have to own this. This is Mario Party. I thought it was a bear. Look at all these. It's almost like there's 24 of them. Mario Party series, a constant in society. As the pedestal goes up, a new Mario Party comes out. It may not be the most prestigious of the.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Well, you got to think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was going to get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maya type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat, knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble. Because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling.
Back to his feet. Needs another huge knee. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Allen.
Another takedown land.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Let the bodies hit
my testicles torn off. Looky here. Welding. We've met a gruesome end, eh?
Ready.
I'm going to
round two on the way. There's that kick.
Please, I'm not hitting on these. Oh, you're trying to trick me? Nice try.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Brendan Allen. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes, and once again,
He threw the flying knee and it landed to the head. Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
What I think it is.
In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, that submission looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Good father.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beat Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Why did it show? Why did it
Tries to
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even see it.
Arch, that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well.
These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intention.
Don't give the pops. Don't do it. And then I did it. it's like, oh, okay, no big deal.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't...
Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
His double-leg shot.
Shut the fuck up, I don't give two shits.
Oh, crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But the people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Oh, it's going to be the drawings put up on the wall. All right,
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
It's Donald Trump. I don't know. What does this have to do with it?
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defense.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Oh, and he's back up again. And he lands a knee. And yet another knee finds the target. Strong work there by Allen. Both fighters. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
Those
Yeah,
head
that
kicks
was
are
just
just
a
murdering.
gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly
You don't
exactly
hit
what he
him
was
on the jaw,
looking for
you
here
just
tonight.
see him go like this. Bang. Nothing leading to it, just head kick, out.
Serious dunk scuttlers. What the hell am I looking at? Giant? That's big head.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Assassin.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot.
It's time to destroy that there. Every child who died at my hands, you can save any of them. They're all dead. You can't save them. You think you're a failure, Fredbear. And stuff is you. Every child that died in my hands, I killed them to lure you out. If you just faced me earlier, some of those kids would still be alive. You are a coward. Fred Bear's lost all will to fight. You gonna heal? Just in case he does. Smack me. Which guy was victorious? I made up there. Now I got paid for my cookies. This was my fault. I couldn't even save my child. I couldn't even fix my You've made your bed. Now watch. Wouldn't want this. No,
2 more knockouts,
of course they wouldn't have wanted this.
and
But
12 more UFC fights.
I do. Nothing of value was lost.
No, you killed this fuck ton of children together. What? I think you just killed the fucking concept of childhood.
So, Vegas?
Fine, old sport. And I want to die old.
What? do you ask, David?
Oh, I just don't want you to people dive in more. So, let's go. Tomorrow is. Let's just get going.
Yep, that's about missing me out some money.
Damn. We're so... So was there another ending there if I didn't... Because I was just picking everything that was purple. Was there another ending there that wasn't, like, Dave and I still are happy?
You ready to fight? Ready.
I think there's something wrong with my bite. Shoulder.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender, strikes against there, somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, flying knee.
He's in trouble right now.
That one connected. Nice counter left there. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nice job by him defensively there. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of...
Bad.
Oh, how good is that? The driving punch lands flush to the head. Oh, big shots raining down. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
He's in the back. Wait, is that Henry in the back with the glowing eyes? Do you see that kid? Do you see that kid?
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Assassin.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC middleweight champion of the world. He has retained this title at 185 pounds for some time and showing no signs of slowing down, DC.
This is a weight that hasn't had many middleweight champions. Anderson Silva reigned for so long that every time a guy gets his hands on the belt, they're going to hold on to it for dear life. And tonight, he got the job done and remains the UFC middleweight champion.
So I'm guessing some of the dialogue. So me getting that ending where I killed Fredbear and killed everything affects all of my future runs. That was equivalent to the genocide route of Undertale. So if I play through this all again, it's going to have different dialogue. I think that right there in a YouTube video is a banger ending. That I just end. Everyone, there Well said. Hey, T, you're switch that. No, you would never take that game if it wasn't for you. Yeah, you good. That's a really tough day. That is Vegas fun. The heck of game at all. You can extremely right. No, not too far. I'll put you up with this whole stuff going on. Not good. You can still get them after this day. You just have to go back in, do what someone says, and get your fine. I'll go back. I can't let another person die. Not like you can. It was agreement. That's what exactly what it is. Wait, what? To get the good ending shot, what do I need to continue that? And the end of them? The end? Question mark? Alright, new and improved. We're gonna kind of skip through some of the beginning stuff here. Oh gosh, it's staring. Chat, I'm still evil. I'm still evil. Do I need to go to the... Do I need to do the ball pit shit to, like, make myself not evil anymore? Thinking to go into the pit? Hello? Sorry, I froze up. It's just, that stare at you. You're freaking me out, sir. What's your name? My name... Oh, God. Oh, no. Yeah, I still am evil. Oh, I definitely still am evil. Okay. Jack, right? That's my name. Oh. The name suits you. You do look like a jack-o'-lantern, you know? With the orange face and the large, soulless grin. We're definitely still evil. Do we need to go to the ball pit? We need scuba gear, right? I did the best ending with evil mode on. Okay, so what do I need to do for the best ending? Play the game and do whatever someone says to do? Dive into the ball pit? Search the ball pit. We'll search the ball pit? Well, actually, I'm going to try to dive in. Okay, you're going to... Employee dead. An employee of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzas tragically died after falling into the ball pit intended for children. The company denies any knowledge of what horrific beast lived in the pit. Oh. So you do need the scuba gear. Good to know. And I need to buy diving. Get food. With guidance. Awesome. Dive to the ball pit. Okay. Here's one. Down.
It's all you want.
It's like glitching out. It's not like... Oh. What is happening? What is
Say goodbye. I'm gonna fall. I am with you.
I'm sorry. You've gone too deep. There's no way to get back. There's not much to do here. Would you like to sit and play board games here with me for the rest of eternity? Sure, I love me some Scrabble. Scrabble and the... Okay, what was I supposed to do there? You guys said I could go back in time there? How was I supposed to go back in time? They lied? Oh, you lied. I just wanted you to dive into the balls. I never said shit. Last stream, you guys were saying that you
Today, we're really gonna tighten it up. Here we go.
That's fine. Let's play through.
Good job. Good job. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Yes, I like what I saw today. That was some beautiful work.
Single out his password.
Oh, nice job. Beautiful work today. You did awesome.
The fact that I landed that overhand barrel kick.
Here I am in the newest Freddy's location. Boy, this place is.
Now, that's a bad idea.
I still miss it.
Nice boxing. Yes, nice boxing. Now, just keep building up that damage. Let me see that. Let's go.
Read those kids last time too. Face here trying to reverse my
No.
You're
You're quick.
Ooh, huge punch. That was huge. That must have hurt. I like that. More of that, okay?
He's scared of us. Well. Brand new day. So it's accept or I'm ready for you. Dave, if you ever attempt to speak to me again, I'm going to grab you by the eye sockets, yank out your eyes, and stuff raw hamburger into the vacant holes in your head. Everybody should understand it. Old fuck? Then why am I up to keep what you're saying? Don't let Dave steal it. I'm gonna refuse to kill the dudes. No, we're the good guy here. Boy, looking suited up. Sir, I need to speak to you. Boy, I'm a little busy with reopening right now. You have to stay away from Spring County at all costs. Dave, or Sir, Dave's gonna try to kill some kids. Employee, talking about murders in front of the kids. I'll speak to you later. Come on, kids. Let's see what the robots are up to. Let's hope they're less crazy. Yeah, let's go start the puppet. Dog! A randomly encountered doggo. Hey there, fella. How cute. He thinks he's evil. And beloved. Hearts of Jeopardy. Talk to the music box. The music box remained silent as it inside, as it was inside his slumber. Listen. Puppet man, please, you gotta come out. Please, because there's a date I go see. Date is attempting to murder more children. Okay. We can stop this before it happens. We can save them. This is good. This is good. Damn it. Okay.
Time to die.
Today, let's go in there and get after it. That's what I want to see. Now that's the aggression I want to see in your next fight. Great job.
Heck this. Heck
All
this.
right, let's get in
Heck
there.
these Springbok
Yourself today. Let's see what you got.
I've seen this before.
Good work with your kicks. That's what I'm talking about.
What? No.
That was some good work in there. Again, drillers make killers. You dominated today. Good work. Great kickboxing day. Good job. Keep going. Man, your next opponent is going to be no match for you.
Scott's getting snapped. Oh, I see. Okay. Foxy Buggy. Man, real crazy. Like that black box scared. There's at least 340 files all the same file thing too. So that's us and Fred Bear's tutorial. Because they built the company together and they were killing kids inside the kind of fun. We were the night guard there. We got stuff to do a suit, and Henry left us for him. Good job today, employee. The grand reopening was a massive success. There were crowds of kids everywhere. The best day we've had in forever. Okay. Just one small thing I want to ask you about. How the parents of people find the kid before they decided to lock up? I tried to explain to them, probably don't need to worry. It's probably wandered off. But, employee, if you saw anything weird during business hours, you tell me. I did tell you. I did tell you. Yes, I know. Today was
All
really
right.
busy and,
I want to see you kill it today. Let's go in there and crush this.
today was a nurse who did get on their day. Perfect guy is happy. It's planned. I've got to wait for it. Either way, it's done his job. You hear that? Well,
Oh, you look like a champion in there.
I'll be here tomorrow.
All right, that was good. Definitely making some progress.
I want to be honest. Do you have anything?
Listen, you keep training like that, and no one will catch you.
Sorry. I have to ask, you know anything about, or did you see anything happen yesterday? Anything? I've already tried to warn you. Employee, I messed up. Because I was so preoccupied with the brand.
That's it, soften her up.
The FBI.
Oh yeah, that's how champions train. Nice. I like the way you drove from the hips and exploded into that takedown.
It's gone on for too long. I need your help with this. Make Freddy's do again. Please. You help us save Freddy's? I'll not let you destroy my legacy. So if I wanted to be more evil, but we're gonna go for the good ending here. Fine, I'll help you. Oh, thank Foxy. Now, I don't have time. Now I don't have to frame.
All right, buddy. We're gonna time the shoot and get the takedown. Shoot and get that takedown.
Partners in crime, separable. Now, boy, I first need to stop dating and destroying Freddy Fazbear's forever. I call it Ocean's Holly Jolly three-step plan. Plan is definitively.
I was gonna say threesome plan.
The plan is definitively prevent Dave from shutting Freddy Fazbear's down.
You're following directions
perfectly.
Great job.
Get rid of the corpses.
Remember, repetition is key, and it always pays off. So let's go. You're listening perfectly. Nice work.
Ready to fight play in front. Boy Fredo.
Here we go. Keep grinding. Yes, that's it. That's it. Hey, you're coming along really well.
Spray all 5 robots. Can I count you do that for you? Yeah, I do. Thanks. Thanks for choosing to help. See you later, boy. And remember, I'm counting on you. Cool. Let's go ahead and try to talk to. Oh my foot. Hey, Puppet. I think I'm ready. Oh, it has a voice. Oh, so we're gonna like go into a video game with them. That's great. So we do have a wrench. Let's go to the arcade. While I'm here, I'm gonna spray blue bullet. Play happiest. Alright, so just like the first game. Same possible. But here we are. It's always there. I can't, that's hard with
You ready to fight? Ready.
I'm just gonna whisper.
All right, so here he is, the UFC champion, and this guy is all the rage. Right now, he might be the front runner for the Fighter of the Year, given the fact that he was able to knock out the #1 contender in his last title defense, and to do so emphatically in a fight that a lot of people thought was close on paper is really...
Some fighters either all had a shot or they did not want to fight for it. Like going up against number 7, Bosman, who is currently proving to be tougher than Alexander.
Big shots landed by him now. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened. He's
hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way to recover.
Stop it, and he will.
Oh, my God.
What a fight. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party.
Sorry.
Don't know.
To save them. How can I save them? So I'll the secret mistake. Yes. Okay, let's start with quick. I'm making a note here. So, Hug Freddy, Bonnie, Guitar, so Chica, Stone Pass, Mangle, we need to get Manual, and Balloon Boys get that. Lay it on me. So wait, I wonder if... Okay, so the ghost dog. The dogs are supposed to represent the familiar. Is this Shadow Doggo that we've seen before? Does he exist between timelines? Did he tell the puppet? Did he tell the puppet about what I did
Speed,
with my bad?
timing, reaction. That's the goal today. Yes, I like what I saw today. That was some beautiful work.
So, of course not. I'll see you later.
Nice
I'll
block.
see you later. I have finished the work.
Really impressed with your performance today. Great job. That's how we work. This is when we put it all together. Great job. Great block. Good work. Next set now.
I spray it. Did he spray it? Resurface spray it. Because we're still going to spray it. Oh, wow. Okay. Then, here.
Oh, nice punch. Nice punch. He felt that one.
There we go. The operation was successful. Track file's been prepared.
I am one man, not a trash pile.
Trash pile is free. So Mangle's done. Mangle's been sprayed and repaired. Let's talk to Wither Bonnie about possibly getting guitar back. Hey Bonnie, ask about Bonbon's guitar. Bonnie, did you still play Bonnie's guitar? You did, didn't you? Please don't hurt me. Hand it over. That was easy. Sorry. You're forgiven. Thank you. So, Toy Freddy, take on spray. Just quick spray. And then,
Ah, can you stop getting injured?
Freddy, spray. Your Toy Bonnie out. Ask Toy Bonnie for guitar. It's all 5 bucks. Spray. Okay. Let's go to Liam. We know how to do. Phone man. I'm gonna be careful this time. Okay, let's see what's inside. Oh Lord, no. This one's even worse. I can see why Toy Chica could pass on with this on the other PC. Let's give a look at one. I would do.
is an evil folder. Delete this. Delete this porn folder. Remove the porn. Delete. It's gone. Oh, shit. Wow. Boy, why are you talking right now? Where are you up? Nothing. You said so, Boy.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. But this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, big knee to the body. Massive left hand.
That was bad.
Oh, big diving punch lands up. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got...
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission. That one was clean. Great punch.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up.
That leg kick hurt.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Side control now. And he is back up to his feet. Oh! Nose cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Huge body kick.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, you don't see that every day. What a round it was. Knockdowns on both sides, DC. Very entertaining fight this one.
And big
I'm
knockdowns.
now certified.
I'll talk to you closer down the road. I'll tell you what you must do. For today, do whatever you'd like.
After being alive for almost
Looks
60
like they were
years,
going
I'm
to finish
fully,
the fight.
I'm fully
Everybody
certified.
else in the back, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The $50,000 check has already been cashed by these two fighters. You've had your fight of the night.
Oh, you get certified. Unbearable.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you will.
A lot of good action.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Oh, huge kick to the body. That can't feel good. Big knee there.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. There you go. There you go.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to build ground and pound and then move to the next positions. And if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. Another hurt. He's hurt bad. Big right hand.
Stuff you rarely see from this man. That might be leading to another knockout when he's ready.
Big shots here. Dean steps in. How about it? Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Employee, you said I could kick Rudy. Well, carry on, employee. We got a free kick in. Well, day's over. Wow.
Here is Bruce Buffer.
Seems like it's never gonna end. Congrats, the journey's almost to an end. That's fine. What did you mean by that? Nothing. Nothing suspicious at all. Going to miss me. At the end of this week, the place is being shut down indefinitely. Contract is being retired, and you never have to right? Your journey's coming to an end. Minutes ago, I still got the final report. What did you put down? I rated your performance putting down exceeded all expectations. Never shirked responsibility. Jack performed all actions. In a lot of ways, three states representative. You're gonna miss me. Don't forget me after. Us phone men won't get one gig. I expect to pull it off without a hit. The restaurant we're running gets shut down. We tend not to get it. But they reuse the robots, so I guess they figured that the robots are more valuable than the people operating. Shame that I have to return to the factory, but so did my predecessor back then. We all do. Concept is a community-driven tool perfect for world builders and game masters alike. Are you a creative world builder? So the boneheads always go back to the factory. Anyway, glad I got to spend my time here with you. Employee, that's one last thing. Big one. I can't judge you for refusing. What's the favor? Come with me, employee, to the safe room. Employee, I have something to ask. I have to ask you. We need to talk about the next part of my master plan, specifically your part. I know the perfect way to stop Dave, employee. I'll understand if you have to refuse. I've tried firing him, getting him arrested. Companies tried sending him to Vegas with a brick of cocaine. Hope you need overdose. We even tried to crucify him at one point. Okay. No matter what, he comes back. He always comes back. Wait, you tried to crucify Dave? Yes, I tried to crucify Dave, employee. We built a nifty wooden cross and everything. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Anyway, there's one thing I haven't tried. It's slightly malicious. If Dave can't help himself and keeps coming back, why not ensure that he won't ever leave again? Dave can't come back if he never leaves here. going with this. Employee, every single time he comes back,
Okay, so
engage as two vices.
that'll be speed one
Kidnapping
fight.
children and wearing mascot costumes. So we can use this to our advantage, though. He always gets a job here, puts on a mascot costume, usually a yellow one, and then lures some kids off. He can't help himself. This time, we're going to be smarter. Fix a trap. Spring trap, if you will. Spring trap? Yes, of course. The second part of my Holly Jolly 3-step plan. I call it Operation Spring Trap. Essentially, picture Dave using a spring suit rig to kill him, and we'll seal him away forever. I just need someone to help rig it. I could risk it myself, but I might screw it up. Dave survived failures before. He's a slippery guy. But what if we greased up every single spring lock in the suit? You'd be missing. Wow, that's... I know it's a lot to take in, I know, but trust me.
Ready, fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning defending champion. He won his last fight by TKO, and he says he thinks he can do the same.
Oh!
That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered.
Is this how you get the good endings? Trying to do we need to accept to get the good? That's great. Boy, made the right choice. You can finally make friends and do it. This is something we've got to do. It's fine, I understand. The end
How did my longevity decrease when they fight where I took 0 hits?
While you work on the suit. For now, let's just get working. So this is like the opposite of...
So 1 minute and 19 seconds. Entire
like this is normal
time fighting
go get
on Sonya.
How's the suit coming along, employee? It's tricky rigging a suit like this. Do you know what a spring lock failure actually feels like? Short story, yes, I nearly survived one. Do you? I'll say short story, yes. Wait, you worked back in Fredbear's. Guess my memory core really is faulty.
35 fights. I need 13 more? 13? No. I need 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. I need 8 more. And now I don't need to go for knockouts anymore. I can go for my fighting to submission.
Is that important? You said the wrong thing. Am I not going to get the right ending? Should I reload my save? What? Fuck, dude. Do you know what a spring lock failure actually feels like? Do you? What? It's odd. My memory's a little funked up, but I have a memory more vivid than any other. Oh, wait. It was 1978, I think. I was going to work at Freddy Fazbear's location in Colorado. I remember speaking to my wife about it. She called me Peter. The weirdest thing is, it wasn't my wife. It was another woman. I looked in the mirror. I remember my face. Fleshy. My head wasn't a phone. I came into work and greeted my friends. He had a phone for heads like I do, but it was slightly different. A different red phone. That day, I was wearing a suit. I think it was some kind of awful rat suit. I was inside it. I wasn't the only one. There was another man. He seemed to exude pink. He was wearing the matching golden bear suit. Golden bear. I remember dancing in front of some kittens, and they were loving it. But out of the corner of my eye, I could see him. The pink man. He was leading the children back to the safe room. No customer should ever get. I ran over to him and told him to stop. No customer should ever go inside. The last thing I remember is the man with the bear suit. I heard a loud click. Spring locks and jacket penetrated. I tried to
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and slammed. That's how they back. He's got to be careful here.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Ooh, nice job by the bottom fighter there. Feet right to the hips and an aggressive push-off to get back.
Yeah, understanding that you now have distance, you now have space. Your opponent's pushing into you, you're pushing away. It creates a
quick level change.
Elbow deep takedown. What a high-impact takedown that was. Oh, nice.
Like they're trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finisher position. He was able to get his momentum back towards the opponent and back in the opposite direction. Get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Big John, you know I love popcorn.
Effective use of the jab to the body there.
Rotates the line. What a massive takedown.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, looks tight to me. This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow.
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm. And when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt.
That's not you.
And he's back up. All right, so Jared Cannonier with a window of opportunity. Quick level change.
To a high cross, rotating and tipping for a ride. That was a big takedown. The Kimura's not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Cannonier gets back up. Looks as though he's dealing with a cut above the eye here.
There was a fight.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
What a start! All right, that's the end of the round, and all right, so the takedown's the big story.
Say goodbye.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 is underway.
Now he lands a solid punch.
All right. Back home.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, nice punch there. He's staying busy in the clip. All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. There's the tap! The winner by submission.
Jeez Louise.
What a moment for this fighter.
Right to work on time. It's now you. Jack, you're back. I knew you would be. You always come back, don't you? Mistake the world. Why did you join me? David's in the building, boy. He's in the safe room, getting suited up for the show. I need you to suit up too. We'll know something's up. Don't worry, your suit wasn't tight. Check this morning. No more dangerous than it normally is. Gee, thanks, man. Go get suited up.
Hey,
There's
thanks,
a good
man.
chat.
Hello there, the oldest boy.
Hello.
He was
Oh, what's up, Dave?
you know, the oldest boy. I'm not surprised. Back in Colorado, save the kids. Under my word. We're adversaries. Don't die. Blood. For the fucking thing. Deep down. We both have scars from spring thumbs. We both have blood on see it a mile away. You're broken. You're more broken than anyone you've tried to save. You can save as many kids as you want, but you won't ever be whole. Never thought you would take an elected. You won't. Oh, he's a man. He used to be a woman. He used to feel a purpose. Nothing.
Some more
He's trapped like us. He can't leave either.
He's trash. He's part of this place. Don't you see? Wait, you think he's a human? You really do. Don't you? Newsflash. Humans don't have phones for him.
They don't have purple skin either.
Oh, and as if your skin color is natural. You're a fucking orange. A critical orange. Could have been so good together. No, it's cool. What? You chose him in there. And I've chosen here, oldest boy. Let's enjoy our last dance together. I'll help you get suited up. You look magnificent, oldest boy. I almost wish we could have worked things out.
I hope you slip and die in that suit, or you have no idea what I would have done to you.
Which one? Does it matter?
Okay, more people are voting bottom, so go bottom.
Go out there and perform. I'll follow you. Why, hello there, oldest boy.
Oh, hey, Dave.
What?
Start dancing, Dave.
Wait a second. The inside of this suit feels fairly slippery. That with my suit, oldest boy. That with my suit. Oh, wait.
We sure did, Dave. Greased up every spring lock in the damn suit.
Oh, really? I feel so that may be imminent. Believing, pain. Fast as skunk with pain. Fast as skunk with
bleeding pain, vastness.
Boy, let's take this thing away from the kids.
You ready to fight?
Wow, Dave.
You ready?
All right, he won his last fight by submission. Now we'll see what he can do to follow it up. He is the favorite here tonight. He is the reigning defending champion.
He gets to the flying knee.
Oh, lands a nice straight. All right, early action here. A nice look by the boxer. Gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it. And there it is. He gets an early takedown.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. And now he's got the back. Rear naked choke.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, wow, he got out and melted him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking. Beat so quickly by that rear naked choke.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. And there it is! No judges leading this time around. Oh, my Lord. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for it.
Dave, you're an asshole.
I shag your mom.
Dave, where did you get help? I need to sit here for about 6 hours. Can you do that for us? What? Good. Jack, come with me. Here we are, Jack. It's the end of the road. It's time to retire your contract. Oh, wait. Here it is. The red contract. 3 people have signed this contract. It's ready. The first, the original Scott Cochran. Dave. Well, then you. Bono, forgive me for what I'm about to do. Employee, your contract You're now free to leave. Your hat is hanging over on the hat. I'm mailing you a gift basket. Thank you for tell us any sort of stuff. Jack, it's been an absolute pleasure. Feel free to come in tomorrow if you so wish. It is Freddy's last day, of course. But please know it won't be as a worker. You're free now. You'll never have to step foot here again if you don't want to. I'd like that. So do we go? We should come in tomorrow. Right? I'd like that. I'll see you tomorrow. Feel free to come in. Goodbye, Jack. Thanks for everything. You and Bowman ended up staying later than planned, despite already saying goodbye. Talked about families, working at Freddy's. Both of you even roasted some marshmallows. You two shared a genuine connection, and it became apparent that that Dave was quite wrong about Buddy. Human or not, some guy has feelings, hopes, dreams, memories, aspirations. All the way from Freddy Fazbear. Boney's the closest thing to a person you've seen all week. Once the clock turned over to 6 p.m., Jack took his hat, left Freddy. Jack and Boney spoke. Jack said goodbye to Scott and left. Tomorrow. Can you hear me?
All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pineda showed up. But as
Ready to fight?
Ready. All right, we are just about ready to go with this UFC championship fight. He won his last fight by submission, so that bears watching. Stylistically in this matchup here tonight. Quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotation high punch is taking for a ride.
All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into
This is the most workouts on his done in all of our fights. And also longest he survived.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout.
Revenge. Yeah. Revenge is always behind you. What those things mean?
So that's a minute and 11 seconds.
They're having to stay.
1 minute and 11 seconds plus a minute and 19 seconds would make 2 minutes 30 seconds.
If you wish to help us, I can make your corpse live. It won't be easy. It won't be pretty. I can make your body live again. I can't ever put your soul back into your body. So wait, if we're talking to Fredbear right now. Like we're talking to the actual Fredbear, the one that
I'm gonna finish with 39 full fights.
Fredbear's giving us life.
Like 39 UFC fights in UFC.
And in the real bad ending, we betrayed him, killed everyone.
That our last fight be against him.
You'll have to put on pounds of makeup every single morning. People won't be able to see the spot on your skin. Your body will begin to rot. You'll no longer resemble a person anymore. People won't consider you a human either. You'll be one of us. But don't stop. Don't ever stop. Make us see the man mistake. You're the only person capable of seeing them. Save them. Get as many different jobs as you can. Change your name constantly. Never stop moving. Never stop coming back. You must always come back. Do good. Show the children kindness. And give them the party they never had. Once I give you life, you'll stop. What do you mean? for us? I need you to promise me the same. Please. Make the world grand. Promise. Thank you. Good luck, Night Guard. So we were a Night Guard who got stuffed in. Rise. Wow. Wow.
Ready to fight?
That explains so much of the world.
Well, I'm going to miss watching this guy compete. His career has been defined by longevity, and after a long, successful UFC career, most people believe it is time for this
This might be the biggest shot.
How about these two going at it?
Fight back! Fight back!
Very late.
All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is not ideal. Because now he has to try and stop his opponent from kicking the
He's in real trouble now. Oh, big left hook there. Overhand attempt now. It's blocked by Robert Whittaker. Well, MMA is a constant. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, he's getting submitted.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with his arm.
Whittaker's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, well done to block the elbow there. Good defense.
He can't get too excited here. He's got to take his time.
Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
That's the greatest story I've ever heard.
Oh, looked like he was trying to set up the head kick, but he misses on that attempt. Big land there. Trouble. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Round 2 is next. All right, heading back to the... All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly.
I swear.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Finally free.
All right, round 2. And back to his feet.
And just floated up and kneed him.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
by yourself. Anyway, think about the conversation. The one that's good. I shared a weird memory. Do you remember? Once a guy named Street Traps that class. Well, let's talk about it. Tons of other strange memories like in my head. All of this from the Peter guys. That's weird. It's weird, but they seem more real than some of my memories here at Fred. And they all take place in the 1970s and before. I've been remembering all sorts of things. Peter's surname is Kennedy. He had a wife named Caroline. And his son, too, is running around 15 like that. For some reason, I can remember the little things, too. Peter's favorite food, his dog's name, where he lived. He lived up in Colorado, just outside of Denver. I think I'm done chasing the pot of gold again, fake rainbow. When my shift ends, I'm going home. Peter's house. It just feels right, you know? Oh shit, what's happening? What the heck was that?
44 fights, 0 losses, all finishes.
Oh, no.
19 UFC knockouts,
Save trap.
2 knockouts before UFC, so that is 21 knockouts and 43, not 43, 21 knockouts and 23 submissions.
Get rid of me. Oh boy, you're a con sucker. I'll deal with you later.
Oh shit, don't kill him.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Don't kill him.
I call this little party trick. Bye now, 87.
Not so fast. Fred there.
So that's it. Peace out and goodbye.